Good morning, class. Angel, please lead the prayer. Good morning once again, class. So before you sit down, please pick up some pieces of papers. Thank you. So you may now take your seats. So how are you today, class? Angel. How about you, Jessa? Well, it's good to know that we are all doing okay. So are there any absent? So may I request the class monitor to please check the attendance. Before we proceed to our discussion for this morning, let's have first a recap. So who can recall the topic that we have discussed yesterday? Okay, Jane, you're recognized. Okay, so our topic yesterday was all about solving problems involving sets. So are there any questions? Clarifications? Okay, if there's none, I have here is scrambled letters. All you have to do is guess the words correctly because these words will give you hint on our new topic for today. So here is the first word. Okay, Angel. Okay, you're correct. So the second word. Jessa. Okay, you're correct. And the last word is for Jose. Thank you for participating. So all of the students who participated will be given a class points. So from the activity that we had, who can guess our topic for today? Julia. Okay, so our topic for today is all about performing fundamental operations on integers. So before we proceed to our formal discussion, let's have first a group activity. Now, I will group you into 4 groups. Now that you have grouped yourselves into 4, so you may now proceed to your group mates. Here's the group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Okay, please settle down and minimize your voice. So the questions are already posted here. All you have to do is answer it carefully. And I want that each group will present a clap so that you will be recognized when you finish the activity. And don't forget to write your group members at the back of the manila paper. Okay, time's up. Please post it now to the board. And reporters, please prepare. Group number 1. Who is the reporter for this group? Group number 2. And group number 3. And the last one to present is group number 4. Okay, thank you, reporters. So students, you may now go back to your proper seats. So, how was the activity? Okay, Angel? Okay, thank you. So, how about you, Shara? Okay, thank you, Shara. So, from the activity that we had, what do you think is our topic for today? So, who has the idea? Jessa. Okay, so our topic for today is all about performing fundamental operations on integers. So, before we go on, let's try to read first our objectives. Okay, thank you, students. And now, let's find out what is integers. Shara, please read. So, it is clearly stated that when we say integers, it contains positive and negative and 0 numbers. So, students, as what you can see, the 0 is at the center, and at the right side, you can see the positive numbers, which are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And at the left side, you will see the negative numbers. So the negative numbers are the negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, and negative 1. So those numbers are less than 0. Okay, students, did you understand? But take note, students, that fractions and decimals are not integers. So when we say fractions, these are numbers. Examples of this are 1/4, 3/4, 2/3, and many more. And when we say decimals, these are numbers who have decimal points, just like 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, and so on. Students, please remember that all whole numbers and natural numbers are integers, but not all integers are whole numbers or natural numbers. Just like, for example, -5. -5 is a integer but not a whole number. Okay, did you understand? And now, let's proceed to adding of integers. So, Shara, kindly read. So, as what we have read, when you add integers and they have the same sign, all you have to do is add them directly. And we can see that all of them are positive, then copy directly the sign. So, what is the sign? Okay, very good. Okay, example. Positive 5 plus positive 5 is equal to... So, another example is this. Positive 5 plus positive 15 is equal to positive 20. So, it is very easy. All you have to do is add them directly and copy the sign. So, how about when they both have negative signs? So, all you have to do is repeat the process. As what I have said earlier, just simply add them directly and copy the sign which is negative. So for example, -5 plus -7 is equal to -12. So how about when they have different signs? So all you have to do is subtract them. Then, copy the sign of the larger integer. For example, -5 plus 2. So, what do you think is the answer? Very good. So, the answer is -3. Why -3? As what I have said earlier, if they have different signs, all you have to do is subtract them. And it is negative because -5 is larger than 3. Okay, did you understand? So who wants another example? I have here another example. -5 plus 10. So what do you think is the answer? Shara. Okay, very good. So, -5 plus 10 is equal to 5. It is because 10 is larger than -5. Did you get it? Are there any questions? Okay, if there's none, let's now proceed to subtraction of integers. Leia, please read. So in subtracting integers, you can follow the pattern a minus b is equal to a plus negative b, or a minus negative b is equal to a plus b. For example, 9 plus -14. So from 9 plus -14, it will become 9 minus 14. From 9 minus 14, all you have to do is subtract it directly and copy the sign of the larger number. And so, it results in -5. Okay, so did you understand? Are there any questions? So if there's none, just always remember this pattern, because this pattern will help you in subtracting integers. And now we will move on to multiplication of integers. Angel, please read. Okay, thank you. So always remember that the product of integers with different signs is always negative. Example. Did you understand? So are there any questions? And what about if the integers have the same signs? So the answer will always be positive. Even if negative is the sign of both numbers, answer will always be positive. So did you understand? Are there any questions? Okay, if there's none, let's proceed to division of integers. Leia, kindly read. Okay, thank you. So as what you have observed, multiplication and division have the same rules. Because in finding the quotient with different signs, the result will always be negative. And if they have the same sign, the result will always be positive. So I have here some examples in finding the quotient with different sign. Example number 1. Negative 21 divided by 3 is equal to negative 3. And negative 25 divided by 5 is equal to 5. And here are the examples in finding the quotient of integers with the same signs. Example number 1. 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. Negative 8 divided by negative 2 is equal to 4. Negative 10 divided by negative 2 is equal to 5. So are there any questions? Clarifications? Oh, if there's none, please prepare a piece of paper and answer the following questions silently. You may now start. I will give you 15 minutes to answer the following questions. Okay, time's up. Please pass your papers to the front. Finish or unfinished. I have prepared here some questions for your assignments. Kindly copy. So are all done copying the assignments? Before leaving, students, please pick up some pieces of papers and arrange your chairs properly. Ella, kindly lead the prayer. Goodbye, students.